Anna, thank you very much. Over the last couple of days, temperatures in some parts of the UK have crept above 30 degrees Celsius. But have a look at today's weather maps. No 30s here. We have been up into the middle 20s across parts of eastern England with some sunshine.
Good afternoon. We're starting to feel a little bit of a change in the weather through this afternoon. It was a beautiful start though this morning, and see on top of Harrow on the hill, beautiful colours first thing, but the cloud has been increasing and thickening. Now it's a cold front which has been moving in our direction. It is slowly on the move away and the clouds starting to break up and we're getting the sunshine back. So this afternoon it is going to feel a little bit fresher.
I'm sure they are. Thank you, Colin. Probably shed his jumper now as well. I think, can he, Ben? The weather looks nice enough.
Yeah, it does, although not quite as warm as it has been over the next few days, Anna, but still a lot of dry weather in the forecast. The warmth is on the way out, though, at least the real warmth we've had over the last few days. Still clinging on today in the east of England, but look at this across the western side of Scotland. A lot of cloud. We'll see some outbreaks of rain and some brisk winds here.
Not great news for hay fever sufferers with the fairly warm and certainly dry weather over the next few days. We've got very high counts through tomorrow and into the weekend. It's grasses and quite a few weeds in the mix to contend with. Have yourself a good evening.
Good evening to you. Temperatures today reached highs of around the 25 Celsius mark as opposed to the 30 Celsius mark, and humidity was low, so it was a lot more comfortable. Tomorrow it's a pretty fine day, I think, for many. Bright, breezy. There will be some showers around, courtesy of this area of low pressure.
And on BBC London, famed for its football fever, we're live at the Kirby estate talking politics as the election approaches.
Oh, and Connor looks just the cutest little thing there. He really does. Well, what do you reckon? What do you reckon, Connor? England going to do well?
He said he's coming home.
He's coming home. He's coming home. Thank you so much for all your hospitality and warmth here on the Kirby estate. We really appreciate it. Sorry, I just can't help looking at Connor, who's kind of looking at me like, he's thinking about what the score might be. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So, a couple more weeks left for the Euros campaign, hopefully, but of course, just 1 week left for the general election campaign before we all vote on Thursday.
Absolutely. Well, we'll leave you in that beautifully flag-adorned Kirby estate. Riz, thank you. Stav, it's a bit of a change yesterday from today, and I just feel like we can't keep up. I've coined a phrase, tell me if it's meteorologically sound, weather whiplash. Okay, that's a no.
Whiplash, I like that. No, I like that. It's all over the place, yeah, up and down. You're absolutely right, Luxmi. Yesterday we saw highs around 31 Celsius in Surrey. Today the highs being 25 degrees and the humidity was low. So it was a lot more comfortable. In fact, many people preferring these sorts of temperatures and slightly cooler nights.
Big question is, will that hot weather make a return? Well, Becky's at a lavender field with all the details. Becky.
Yes, well, welcome to Hitchin Lavender. This is the most Instagrammed lavender farm in the whole of the UK. Now, unlike us, the lavender absolutely adored that grotty spring weather, mild and wet. Now, we're definitely going to be seeing it really coming into its own with this hot sunshine over the last few days. Now, the farm boasts pumpkins, sunflowers, which will come into flower in the next few weeks, and over 20 acres of this lavender, of course, made up of over 60 varieties, carefully chosen to spread the flowering season from mid-June all the way until mid-August. And of course, it is heaven for wildlife. It's estimated that these fields alone attract around 1 million bees on a hot and sunny day. But of course, the temperatures are going to be easing off over the next few days. And I do think that it's going to be, although lovely here in the south, we have seen the fiercest of the heat now, which has now moved away. Now, officially, it was our warmest day of the year so far yesterday. We had temperatures rising up to 30.5 degrees at Wisley in Surrey. But over the next few days, it will turn cooler and fresher. You can see the average temperature there. For some, temperatures will be falling around 10 degrees from what they've seen at the very hottest days. Remember, these are the maximum temperatures. It will be cooler in the north. Let's have a look now at all the detail. So feeling cooler, and I nearly used that as a microphone, feeling cooler and fresher over the next few days. We're definitely expecting it to be a little bit less in the way of the wall-to-wall sunshine. There will be some rain around across the northern, northwestern parts, but it will be fresher by night. Fresher than what we've seen recently, less humid, so more comfortable for sleeping. Now, as we look ahead to the picture for the end of the... Oh, I'm like a ship in full sail here, sorry. Right. As we look ahead to the picture for tomorrow, we are generally going to see a little bit more cloud around in the south. Now, as we look ahead to the next few days, I need a sea anchor. As we look ahead to the next few days, we are definitely going to be seeing those temperatures to continue to tail off. Largely dry, I think, with some decent sunshine over the weekend. But as we get to Monday in the north and northwest, we can expect a little bit more rain for you. I'm quite relieved that that bit is over. So definitely, with the world being a stressful place at the moment, go and have a look at the lavender farm near you, because the lavender is definitely at its best. And I have to say, the general smell is absolutely gorgeous.
As is the wind. Thanks, Becky.